you and me against the enemy. Girl, let's go. Let's run away so we can hold out. Let's run away so we can love out. Let's run away so we can hold out. Let's run away so we
That was Hi, How You Doing in Norwegian, and this is NICO and Vinz.
You're watching Pavlina's Kids Place.
Hey everyone, it's Pavlina from Pavlina's Kids Place, and I am here on location at the House of Blues, getting kind of cozy here with the duo sensation from Norway. It's NICO and Vinz. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. Doing great. Absolutely.
Awesome. Very cool.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, definitely. How are you enjoying Florida? Is it hot enough for you?
It's hot enough. Yeah. Definitely hot enough, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like freaking 100 degrees here. Like, not cool, but so definitely. So how has your time been in America so far? Because I know you guys just moved to California, and how was it like kind of switching into American life?
It's been good. It took a little time to get the whole transition because it's very much different from Norway. So
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, right now it feels like we got a place. We getting situated, getting some new friends. We're doing a lot of sessions with different people. So like the whole network thing is opening up as well. And so and the whole culture shock is it's passing a little bit now.
Yeah. What is the culture shock? Like, I've never been to Norway, but so like what is like the culture shock, I guess?
I don't know. Like it's just a lot of stuff that because we watched a lot of stuff, American culture on TV. Definitely. But I think it's very much different to be here, and just see how things work. And so it's just like a little adjustment that has to be made, and but it's been done now. It's understand.
Yes. Yeah. I got the flow. What about you?
I think in America everything's just bigger. Yeah. Everything is big, like everything from just plates of food to just exactly to just the way people think here. They think just big, which is a great thing, but you had to adapt coming from Norway as a much smaller country in order to like adapt into that kind of system.
Yeah, definitely. What is like, do you have a favorite place so far? Like, oh my God, California's life, or like New York is my fave kind of thing? Like,
what I love about California is the weather and the vibe. But I also love New York. Yeah. I love the vibe there too. I feel very inspired when I'm in New York. We were in Lake Tahoe on tour with Bruno Mars. Amazing place. America just has so much to offer because it's so freaking huge.
It's the American dream.
Love Florida. Love Florida.
Yes, thank you. We are pretty cool here. Like, what can I say?
Yeah.
Very cool. So, how did you guys get started? And when you started, like, the NICO and Vinz, like, did you think it would, go places, or what were you guys thinking?
Definitely had hopes, and that's what we're dreaming for and praying for. And it takes time though. Like you say, like in our music, it's a lot of inspirational music we have out, and we talk about like our beginnings and how we started off. I think when we just did a meet and greet, we just met a woman that had just listened to our song. I think Miracles was one of the songs she had been really inspired by, and she had opened up a watch store.
Oh my
gosh. Since then, so that's incredible. I think also like when you start something, when you're like, I'm really gonna do this, you're gonna have to be prepared. It's gonna take time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So and for us it took like 4 or 5 years. Yeah. Like every day you dream of the same thing. You're just like someday. 5 years. That's a lot of nights. Yeah. It's a lot of days, a lot of hours, a lot of minutes. So, but eventually once you work hard and smart enough. Things start happening, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, someone told me that it takes 8 years to be considered an overnight success. Yeah. So, it's like no one ever knows how long it really takes.
It does take time, but you have to start with believing, though.
Yeah.
If you don't believe from the get-go, then you're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
And so when we started off, we definitely believed, and actually it was almost like we knew it will happen one day. Let's just stay in it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So your song "Am I Wrong," which is like huge right now. Like, tell me about it, because it's about dreaming big and all of that.
It's we sat in the studio one day, and like I told you, coming from Norway, such a small country, we always had these dreams of being global artists. But Norwegian society will, even if they don't tell you directly, they will tell you that it's unrealistic. Like, come on, this hasn't happened for 20 years. The last big global act was a-ha in the 1980s. So why are you supposed to be the next, So we sat in the studio and thought about this and came up with the song and the concept. Am I wrong for believing in this? Am I wrong for thinking we can make it happen? Yeah. And that's how the song came about. And I think a lot of people, or yeah, a lot of people can relate to that question, you know, that problem right there, whether it's in their job, whether it's in life, whether it's in love. Am I wrong for wanting this, you know?
What has been, like, have you had like a certain collaboration that you have coming up, or do you have any collaborations that are coming up that you'd want to do with someone?
We were just in the studio with Pharrell.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
We did 2 songs with him. You know, you never know if songs are coming out or not, but it sounded really good, so it sounds like it's gonna happen.
Oh, nice.
But that was amazing. He's someone we've looked up to since we were kids, and all of a sudden we were just in the studio with him. We've been in the studio with Ty Dolla $ign.
Oh my
We've been in the
gosh.
studio with him and put some words and some ad-libs and stuff on one of his songs on his next album. Who else have we been with?
I think we've done a lot of the collaborations with a lot of different producers and songwriters. But back to the Pharrell thing, this is also one of those things where it's like if you've listened to our interviews the last, I guess, a year or 2 years, you will hear it like, so what's your guys' favorite collaboration? We'll say, all right, you know, maybe Ed Sheeran, Sam Smith. We'll say Pharrell, you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, we're in the studio and this guy walks in, it's Pharrell.
Oh my gosh,
And,
that
you
must
know,
have been amazing.
yeah, because you like, I remember like we just talked about too, like sitting on YouTube watching like this footage of Pharrell sitting in the session just making beats and stuff. You sit there like in Norway, like how the hell am I supposed to get in the studio with this guy? And then all of a sudden he just walks in and it's just like vibing and having fun dancing. And it's, you know, that's why we trying to say like anything is possible, man. It's a blessing to be, because you do. It's surreal, because that's you. All of a sudden, it's sort of like you're in that video you just watched like years ago. Like you're now one of those people.
That's what I was gonna say. It was like we were in a session, and because it's work, you know. And for us, it's like everything just happened, so you don't really get the time to think about what is actually happening. But all of a sudden, in the session, you sit there, you look at Pharrell sitting on his keyboard,
Only like 2 feet away from
and
me.
it's almost like you're watching the screen. And I just had to sit down and just look at him. He's there, and I'm watching the screen on YouTube right now. But we're here, you know.
It's just very funny. It's just
Cool. What do you guys have like coming up? Like, what's your coming up stuff? You know, tours and all that.
Yeah, now it's just this tour. You know, finishing this Wants to Watch tour with through Now Live Nation. We are currently on our 5th show, I think. So there's a lot more tours. So go and get your tickets and come see us perform live. That's right, NICOVINZ.com. And also, like I said earlier, we've been in the studio. So some new songs is coming out really soon. Really, really excited about that, finally putting something new out. And other than that, I think it's just us evolving as people, learning new things, getting in sessions with other people, collaborating.
Because I was like, it's funny when you, because when we moved to America, the learning curve was so dramatic in a lot of different situations. Like you think you know a lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden you don't really know anything. And so you just get that, whoa, that's how things work. And back to the whole culture shock as well.
Definitely.
So it's been a great, and I'm saying that because we've learned a lot of new stuff that we can use now moving forward as well. So I'm excited about the future for sure. Yeah.
Definitely. As American like audiences, are they different than like the Norwegian like audiences? Like, is it a different even culture shock with that, I guess?
Well, not even necessarily a culture shock, but I'll definitely give Americans the credit for, like, I feel like if their mentality is, if I paid money to see this show, one, it better be good, and two, if it is good, I'm gonna show it. You know, I'm really gonna go out there and really have a good time. I'm not gonna hold back for anything. Definitely, if I don't like the show, you're gonna know that I don't like the show. But it's more like forward, because if they like the music, I never heard of this guy before, or whatever. Or let's say we did the Bruno Mars opening tour last fall, and it's like, hey, we like this. We're gonna stand up on this, you know, get off of the chair and dance and act like we know the songs and all that stuff. And so I really appreciate that about America. I think Europe is at times more, you know, what's that called? Reclined? No, like
conservative.
Yeah, not conservative. Like,
But like
we're more like
relaxed.
like I don't know how to say it.
I know what you mean. I think we all know what you mean. Thank you guys so much for talking to me.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
They try to break me down, but I'm still on my feet. This city is full of life, so why is it hard to breathe? Oh, why did God create this world? And what you say?